Oh, wait, no, it speaks. Oh my, no. Good heavens, what is this? Wait, what happened here? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Invincible Season 2, Episode 8. We're actually at the final now, and I'm really not sure what to expect from this. Like, if I was to pick out one concern, it would be the fact that we haven't seen Levy in quite a while, but I feel like there's still a lot that can be done with that. From the beginning, Levy was set up to be the perfect antagonist for Mark this season, being that he basically believes all the bad things that Mark was thinking about himself at the start. Of course, we've seen Mark develop over time, and I don't think he blames himself anymore for the whole Omni-Man thing. But of course, Levy still carries that blame. And you know that this villain's just going to shove that back in his face and make him feel awful. But I think my concern mainly comes from the fact that Season 1's villain was Omni-Man. He was present throughout the entire thing, and we got to see the build-up over a long time. Levy was in the first episode, had a few things sprinkled here and there, and now has only just come back. I'm desperate to know what this guy's doing, what is his big plan, and just how he's going to sort of have the same impact as Omni-Man, if that is the goal. If not, I can't wait to see what it is. On the other side of that, the last episode did take care of a few plot lines, I think namely the whole Donald thing. We got to understand what was going on with him and just see his story come full circle. And Mark and Amber also broke up. So now this episode feels like it's got a lot of room left to do whatever it wants. I'm still trying to think, are we going to see Nolan and Alan team up and escape prison, or is that going to be something for season 3? I'm not quite sure. I want to see them working together. It feels like I can have hope for Omni-Man. It feels really weird. Are we going to get any more with the Guardians? Because I feel like the main plot point for them is the whole Monster Girl and Rudy thing. It feels like that's the thing that's been leading this season. I want to see if there's going to be any conclusion with that. But I think my greatest fear for this final is I have the feeling that Debbie might die. I hope that that doesn't happen, but it just feels like she will. This entire season, she has done so much, and it's been such a joy to watch. Being the human character in this insane world, she's gotten such great story, going from being in a really depressed position and then just fixing her life, basically. Being able to almost move on from what Omni-Man did, but of course there's still like a weight down on her. She's now looking after his new kid, so there's so much going on with her, and now she's under attack. And I feel like one way to completely destroy me would be to have her finally come out of all of this, but then just to kill her in this new villain attack. That's the one thing. She was not really in danger in Season 1's final, but now she very much could be. But now she very much is. And with Mark's whole thing, I'm not sure if he wants to be a hero, whether he just wants to go to school. His whole thing with his life being torn upside down. Another way to completely mess up his life would be for his mum to die, and it feels like that's something that could happen here. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in.
You will once again teach this world what it means to truly suffer.
Recap on the mummy thing? Is that thing actually coming back?
Invincible! You don't understand!
Okay, maybe the good one actually doesn't like Invincible after he did that. And that's a new robot. What is that? That was the arm slice. I feel like Omni-Man. I felt that was a signature slice through people. Is this somehow Viltrum? Or Viltrumite prison, maybe? It sounds like it's Omni-Man. Okay, so you're breaking out. Are you doing this alone? Where's Alan? Who are these guys? Right? They're fine. Oh, there is. I was going to say their guns were doing nothing, but they actually have something that does work. Who are they? Why do they work with the Viltrumites? So was this him trying to escape? That is awesome.
Enough.
Is this not a prison break?
It seems you've passed inspection. Finally fit for your execution.
They really got to do all of that for an execution, really? How do they even kill one of their own?
You got this, Taylor. Keep this up.
I feel bad for Taylor. There's obviously bad things coming.
You'll feel...
Okay, blue and black. What does that mean?
There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her neck. I'm not sure. You could try, if you like.
He really does look so freaky with the weird brain thing.
Is the Mark Grayson of this dimension a risk taker? It would appear not. Noted for future reference.
Is he not gonna kill him? Future, maybe?
I'm blocking all signals within these four walls.
Caesar would send stuff anyway. As soon as he knows the communicator's gone, he's gonna think Mark's suspicious.
Did you know your identity is public in almost half of the realities you exist in? So careless.
Is he gonna expose Mark? Why is this one different? Why doesn't he show his identity here? Well, Omni-Man, obviously.
When we met before, you hadn't done this to me.
So you're still talking about that whole thing? You seem kind of fine. Is it just appearance? Is it just vanity?
That's all you remember of me? That I was that guy?
Come on, remember a name, please.
And you made me into a monster.
Your machine blew up.
You did that.
Oh, you hit the baby's head. No, I don't like how that shot focused on the kid hitting the head.
I had the best doctors in a dozen dimensions. Rebuilt my body, but even they couldn't fix this.
So it is a vanity thing. So you're fine. You just don't like how you look. I mean, I'm sure there's another universe where you can treat it completely fine.
Come get me.
Multiverse, you can't. There's portal stuff. You can't. Oh dear, the child crying. No matter how fast you are, you're not going to be able to catch him. Yep, where'd he shove you? Like now he's just alone with Debbie and Oliver. This is not good. He actually kept the portal open.
What the hell?
Oh no, it's closing. So now you're just going to be stuck here. Great. Oh, dinosaurs! It's not like they can kill him, so he's kind of fine. You just don't have 21st century stuff.
My word, how is this possible?
Oh wait, no, it speaks!
I thought sapiens were extinct. I was but a hatchling when I last tasted their succulent flesh.
Okay, not just time travel, it's actually weirdness.
I smelled it first. It's mine.
You can fly, they can't. Easy.
No one's eating me.
Oh, egads, it's speed.
I love how they talk.
I don't care if it sings. I only care how it tastes.
Intelligent dinosaurs. Weird. I wonder what that technology is like since their hands are so tiny. They have no thumbs.
Its wings must be invisible.
More to eat.
Still primitive. Good to know. Oh, wait, why? Wait, why did you do that? Why didn't you just leave him there?
I like your brother's color.
Okay.
So unique. It'll give him something to talk about at parties.
What are you doing?
You know, I haven't encountered him in any other reality yet.
He's new. Nolan did that. Oh, yeah, it's new. He's brand new.
But don't worry. I have no intention of hurting your brother or your mother.
Really? I still don't think they're safe.
As long as I don't determine that the only way to hurt you is to hurt them.
So you just want to hurt Mark? That's really it?
And die.
Yo, come on. Powers, please. Oh, wow, Debbie. Can his powers kick in already, please? Portals, Mark. Spider-Man, really? Please make a copyright joke, please. It's Dr. Octopus and Spider-Man. Please make a copyright joke. I don't know if they got Yuri Lowenthal to voice him. Who's the voice?
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock. Oh,
No.
I know you're from another dimension. Way too much experience with that.
What's happening with you?
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I supposed to...
Well, there's your proof. It's kind of nice that he was hesitant.
It's gonna be okay.
There's no way to know that for sure. What kind of mother lies to her son like?
Why you gotta be like this?
No, I said you were safe. As long as your son suffers and dies like he deserves to.
Can Debbie convince him? Maybe, because I doubt Mark's gonna be able to.
One wrong move and they fall.
Why? So the entire thing is just vanity. So, I mean, yes, it was the whole destruction thing, but he basically fixed himself. Now he's just sad with the way he looks.
You're not gonna hurt them. And you're not gonna hurt me.
Can you show that you're like a good hero, like a good version of yourself?
Maybe the accident changed you, but you are a good person trying to do a good thing.
Can you turn him good?
Saved you? After all the pain and suffering you've caused? The lives you've taken?
Yeah, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, come on. He was learning, though. He's learning how to avoid the portals.
No.
You're messing with the mind thing.
Wouldn't save him. Not me, not ever.
Come on.
Couldn't.
There we go. He's still in there. You're just going to make that one more dominant.
I won't build my utopia with blood.
There we go. That's the reason you took it off and it all exploded. You forgot Summit too. Now what are you going to do?
Justice will come for you.
But then you're that one.
For all the families you've torn apart, you will reap.
Let's do this, Mark.
I wonder, in his mind, as all the Invincibles just merged into one, he doesn't see them as, like, individuals anymore, like he did his own variants.
I miss Mommy.
Me too, man.
What past is this?
Chainsaw's scared.
What do you tell Chainsaw?
Oh no, this is going to be Mark and Omni-Man. But the cape?
Poor Angstrom. You actually thought you could hide from me?
This is a super evil one. Great. But this one doesn't have powers, right? No, which one have powers? Did all of them have powers?
I'll kill the boy quickly.
You got these memories in your mind as well, and yeah, oh great. But it's like, did they all have a son? What's happening? It's the whole variance. Everything is just messing with his mind. Debbie, if you act now, you could just stab him. You have some, oh great, you're just gonna see a bunch of loved ones that Mark kills, or variants of Mark that kills. I like all the different costumes. Each time you're gonna be spared, you're gonna get away, and yep. And that is horrifying, waking up to your loved one impaled. Great. Mark, what? Can Mark somehow like go into the multiverse and fix his variants? Can he fight them, please? No, this one looks so similar to our own, and yep, all dead. Why is Levy always the one that gets spared? That's interesting to me as well. He kills everyone around him, but not Levy. That one looks cool. Post-apocalyptic Levy. Oh my, no. Good heavens, what is this? I'm surprised the force doesn't make their body fall the same way as their head.
He's a murderer!
Levy is the only one that always gets spared. Is it because of his powers? He looked at Mark's mercy then.
Save him! Never!
It's overwhelming. You have like one guy that actually wanted to save Mark, while all the others have a reason to hate him. Oh, cool, you got a weapon this time.
It'll never be over until I've made you pay for everything you've done.
No, it's not that one specifically. Make the other Marks pay.
I am done playing your game.
Are they?
How do you do this? Can she jump out of the hoop? This is really testing Mark.
Let them go, and you could take your best shot.
I appreciate the offer, but what would be the fun in that?
Because he doesn't even know if he can kill you, so the best thing he can get might just be killing Debbie and Oliver.
You can't hurt me with that.
No, portal. There's going to be a portal that interrupts you. Oh, yeah. Why? Okay, this is a good villain. He's good. He is definitely leaving an impact. Oh, what is this one? In your house? Looks all grayed out, unsaturated, post-apocalyptic. I mean, the house is still standing, so what did Omni-Man do here? Don't throw it! He might make a portal and go back into your mum. I hear things. Zombies, great. Yeah, he walked through that dimension, right? Surely your skin is like bite-proof, so you should be fine here. You'll be fine. Well, no one's dead anyway, so. And just fly a little higher. You'll be fine.
Maybe I should leave him somewhere time runs quicker. I didn't learn how long his kind can go without food.
That would be good. Wait a minute. Oh, stop hurting her. If he shoves Mark in a dimension where time runs quicker, Mark's not going to die. Yes, it would be like, it would be probably painful, but he might get stronger. He might get strong enough, fast enough to take on Bertram. Ah, no! Portal. Oh, learning. Yay, good. No.
In so many other dimensions, you join your husband and son when they slaughter millions.
That's new, really. Debbie, wait, Nolan would have actually allowed that?
I raised the boy who defied his father and saved this planet.
Come on, start showing the differences.
I know the son I raised, and he is no killer.
You sure about that?
Start seeing the differences in this world.
It's sounding like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
Come on, get in his head.
You don't know anything!
Don't kill her, don't kill her, don't kill her! Alive, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Whack him with the deck again! You clearly are.
I'm trying to save the world.
Well, you clearly, you got a crying child!
Oliver, it's okay.
You realizing who the monster is yet?
I'm okay.
I can't look at the arm, I can't look at the arm.
I'm going to make your son hurt. I'm gonna make you.
This is a good villain. This is a very good villain.
I'm even gonna make this child.
You are the monster here. How do you not see that yet? How can you show him that he's the monster here?
So he opens another portal as soon as I come out with no gap in between them.
What a campfire universe. We need to catch a break.
I have no idea what he's done to my mom or my brother.
So that was a time one. What now? Where? Oh, great caveman.
How did you get here? Where did you come?
This one's cool.
You're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is, don't you think that's kind of lazy?
DC, awesome.
I told you I wasn't in the mood.
How long is this going on? You're not even letting him get back to his mom anymore? You're sending him to different dimensions over and over again? Good strategy, honestly. Try and wearing him down. But what does that mean then? What's he done to Oliver and his mom? Don't kill them, please. You can't find him, really. Nice, yay. Where's Oliver and Debbie?
Mark.
Mom.
Her arm, the bone. Is she losing a hand? Okay, good. Okay, this gets him away from them, finally. How can you resolve this? Does Mark become a killer, or can he reason with this guy?
Remember those doctors I told you about?
You made him
The ones who
strong.
rebuilt my body?
You're no longer even, like, remotely human. You're strong enough to hurt Mark.
Proved it!
Portal! Oh, you gotta avoid them more.
Why do you think I was softening you up?
Oh, to make him ready for you. You want to kill him yourself. And you actually could. Wow. I love seeing all of these different dimensions. It's very cool.
I want to do it, Mark.
Did you just kill those people? Where'd you send them? How on earth does Mark resolve this? Right now, it's basically he kills Levy or you can try and reason with him, but I don't know even if you can.
Killing you with my bare hands would satisfy me?
He's not someone you can defeat because the portals. You just get away to a different dimension where time moves faster, heal up, come back while Mark is still weak.
This doesn't end until you and your family are dead.
And family now?
Frightening my family!
I don't like what this is doing to Mark. This guy's pushing too much.
How much I've been holding back!
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna go with that option. You're not gonna try and save him. You're gonna kill him. This is mirroring Omni-Man versus Mark. Covered in blood.
Anyone ever!
This is mirroring season 1. Okay, this is good. Not good, but nice, very good storytelling. Not good for Mark, though.
Family!
I was hoping you'd, like, hold back at that moment. No, he did it. I don't hear Levy. Please don't say you killed him, because you can't get back otherwise. You actually did it. You took someone's life. You killed someone, and there's brain goo on your hands. Ew. And you actually killed someone. This is nuts. Oh, why does things just keep having to get worse for him? What is this gonna do? That scene was it was just a mirror to Mark versus Omni-Man from season 1. But this time you actually went through with it. Is that technically saying he did what Omni-Man couldn't?
I thought you were...
You thought you could save him. The good one in there. He was in there.
I thought you were stronger.
You thought he could take it. Oh. You were only trying to knock him out. Oh my. It was all Levy's bragging. I mean, can you blame Mark? I don't really know. But I don't think that's even the point. It's just the fact that Levy kept pushing. You now just have to see what that does to Mark. Get a medic and save her hand.
Are you okay?
Oliver?
She's still conscious.
Oliver.
All she's thinking of is Oliver. I love Debbie. She is insanely selfless.
Debbie.
Get a medic.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
Get a medic. Stop talking. Get a medic.
Cecil, where's Mark?
Important? Yes, please. Get a medic.
Let's get you somewhere safe first. You! Get the medics in here.
Finally, now go. Get them. She didn't die. She didn't die. That's good. She's alive.
Oh, God.
This is gonna break him. He's just gonna have to be forced to wander around this wasteland forever, covered in someone's blood.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him. He tried to kill me. He was gonna kill my mom and my brother.
He has to convince himself. I mean, yes, that is true, but it's still gonna mess with you.
It was an accident, but he made me do it.
Technically, could you have saved him? We saw the good one was in there.
I did it. I had to. I had no other choice.
That's what Omni-Man's rationale was. He had to conquer the planet. He had to do what he did. This is it's not really like a hero's journey anymore, is it? Normally in this
I lost
typical
control.
hero, you're realizing.
I wanted to kill him.
You failed here. This was a big failure. It does make you a villain. You're still a hero. You're just a human being.
Thought he was stronger. He told me he was stronger.
Is this part of his plan? Is this his way of destroying Mark?
Oh, God.
This is very good. I'm very happy with how Levy was used here.
Where am I?
Yeah, you need to process that you're in another dimension and there's not... How can you get back?
I can't get home now. I'm gonna die here.
You don't know that. There might be some, like, civilization here. You're in one small part. Keep looking. He's gonna go crazy. He's going insane. This is really breaking him. This is not good.
I kinda won.
This is insane. What did this do for him? His whole thing this season was just deciding if he wanted to be a hero or just be a civilian or just a normal person. Now, there's a third option. Is he evil, basically, for what he's done? That's what he's thinking. We know that he isn't, but again, we also saw that Levy could have been saved.
For a Viltrumite to be executed, he must be whole and intact, worthy to stand and face the end of his life at full strength.
And did you just stop that by making him bleed?
But they say nothing of bruises.
Okay. So that was, okay, wasn't an act of kindness to delay it, you just wanted to hurt him.
Sir, please. I've looked up to you since I was a child.
You still have respect.
Merely wanted to stand. I'll walk out of here on my own.
I really hope he's got a plan.
Did my fate long ago.
Long ago? Is that when you met Debbie? Oh, you're going to be right next to each other.
My plan worked. What?
Now, break out now. You're right next to each other.
Why are you here?
Face front, you nobin.
Okay.
For you, man. I'm here for you.
How far away can you talk to him? Okay, plan. Get some hope, Omni-Man, please. I actually want him to turn good. And, I mean, he seems good. He's turned away from Viltrum, basically. He has no other choice.
Nothing. As far as the eye can see.
So it's just endless nothingness. Great. I feel like this was part of Levy's plan, but like there's so much to think about with what's just happened. Levy was literally just made to die. That was it. That was his purpose. And with everything that like the audience knows as well, Levy had the potential to basically make existence a utopia, to fix everything out there. Mark ended that. So not only did he break the guy to begin with by messing with his plan, he also destroyed him and killed him for good here.
But it's not like you got anyone else to talk to, right? So inside your head, outside your head, what's the difference?
No difference. I talk to myself all the time. It's fine.
There's gotta be a way home. There has to be. Somewhere on this planet.
Maybe you can make something. You still got elements and stuff. You got the building blocks or whatever.
Maybe something on Engstrom's body. Maybe.
You can't go back
His
there.
body could somehow still.
Green light. Ooh, answer. Robot! Wait. Ooh, you had a green portal. What was that about? Do you have a Levy here?
Mark, you look terrible.
Are these older versions of the ones we know?
Not the me you know. Not anymore, at least.
What happened? What happened to this world? So there are people here. That's good.
The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight.
Okay, good.
We knew this long ago.
Long ago?
For us, it was 20 years ago.
Huh?
It took us that long to find this dimension. Luckily, by that time, there were 4 working time machines in Guardian custody.
Wait, what? It's gone that long?
The world where you've been missing all these years. It's not good.
I'm very... time... Oh, dear.
Mark, I'm opening a portal that will send you home.
You can do that? You can open multiversal portals now? So wait, we give it a couple years and Robot will learn to do that? That's awesome.
I don't know if I would have survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
That's so ominous. Why? Did they not like what he became? What did they see here? The potential for good, and I just guess how the universe keeps destroying that potential?
I love you, Mark. I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you.
Oh, they were setting up an Eve thing. And oh wow, this is big, so he can do like a do-over? Oh, what are we seeing here?
Tell her you love her, or tell her you don't love her. Just tell her something. Tell her something so that she can go on.
I love that we've barely known these versions of the characters for like 5 seconds, and already it carries so much weight. Just Mark's absence. What did I'm really curious about what the he from this universe became.
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
You really just turned into Rex. Rex? That's not Rudy? What? I was gonna say, you look just like Rex. What happened there? Rudy became Rex Robot? What?
She's doing good, and all she's done is ask about you.
Oh, Debbie is insanely selfless. I want her to be happy. Give her some good things next season, please. How's Oliver after all of that? Hopefully, how age? Would he remember any of it when he grows up? There's so much like mirroring this one's doing. Like from Debbie coming to Mark in the hospital when he was all injured and beaten up and just broken. And now Mark coming to see Debbie all injured and beaten up and broken.
Is it over?
Do you want to know what that means? Or have you already guessed? Yeah. I think he's got a good reaction to having killed someone, so I think that's fun. I'm just trying to think of what this could do to him in the future. The Mark we're following, what could become of him? Because it feels like this show could just go anywhere. Could he become a villain? Could he become, like, in order to destroy the Viltrumites, would he have to become, like, their worst nightmare and ultimately the worst nightmare of life in general? Killing an empire. Is that what this is leading to? That he will become just a monster in order to do that?
I lost it. I just lost it.
You know you have that potential in you now.
You didn't cross the line. You kept your mom and your brother safe. End of story.
Cecil being the one to talk to him here, I don't know if it's the best thing. Cecil breaks all kinds of moral rules to do what he does.
If the bad guys are dead and the good guys are alive, that's a good day.
On the bare minimum, I guess. I mean, everything Cecil's saying is correct. It's fine. But it's like, it's very black and white correct. A better day would have been able to save Levy as well. That would have been a better day. A better day would have been Mark not losing it and starting to think that he's so much like his dad. Because that's what Levy just proved. Levy proved that Mark is still like his father.
I'm sorry. I was just... Can we talk?
Make it fast. My bread's getting soggy.
You're dealing with this plot now. This feels so weird considering everything we've just seen.
I'm still learning to navigate the world of in-person interactions.
Well, it shows.
You would think that she would want a cure for her whole thing.
I care for you, so I wanted to fix your problem.
Oh, It's a nice way of putting it. Why is she so against it?
I get that fixing stuff is your thing, and I get that you want to help.
Don't you want this fixed?
Me first, like a person, not a broken gadget or computer or whatever.
That's what it was.
Most days, I'd rather talk about literally anything else.
I love this. He's going to try and fix her, but she's also basically fixing him or just improving him, helping him to be human like this with this very complex issue.
So, you want me to talk about other stuff as well?
Does he have anything else to talk about?
On another date sometime.
Would you like to?
It's so awkward. I am slightly scared. If she does get cured, what would happen? Would she just revert to her true age, or would she stay at her present age and be able to grow with Rudy? I would like that. I wouldn't want to just suddenly become... Well, how old was she? 27, I think? Because Rudy clearly is not that age. Ooh, this is your home. Just somewhere very cold.
Immortal? I'm sorry. I never told you. I never told anyone.
Wait, what happened here?
Always kept hidden and lived through a copy, just in case.
I love that. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so no one died. Immortal gets to be happy. These two get to be happy.
I was gonna walk away, become someone else, but I couldn't because of you.
This is huge. She's alive, and she did keep her spare clone alive that would keep her true body fine.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
It's okay.
Oh, I love this. Feels slightly random, but I love it. She had a whole funeral and everything.
Finally.
Oh, the mummy thing. So we are actually doing something with that. Got to focus on the tattoo of the scarab and the sun. I'm guessing that's something to do with Ra.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunity back then for women like us if you weren't willing to wear a bathing suit 24/7.
Why are you trying to free an undead mummy that got smushed? Why do you want this? Why do you want to be trapped inside there?
Come on. We'll find another way out.
I know teeny bits of Egyptian mythology. The tattoo she has, it's Ra holding, I would assume, the sun, the scarab, because Ra has like 3 forms, right? Old man, a cow, and then the scarab. Oh, yep, he's super dead. Where'd the mummy go?
Oh, Dad.
Oh. The thing is still here, though. It's pretty up. I'm guessing it's undead. It ain't going anywhere.
Who will succumb to my influence? Bow to go.
We're still trapped here. There's no getting out.
Wait, you're both female.
This is weird.
I must inhabit a living male host.
Okay, so they're fine then.
That's
Great,
sexist.
wonderful. Really, you complaining? You have a free out here. What the thing? Oh, is everyone dead now? What? Mark, did you kill them again?
I want to do what you do. I want to be just like you.
And you did that and became that more than you know. Okay.
You will be, son. You will.
What did you mean by that? I feel like every line that Nolan said in the past, it feels like it must have a double meaning.
Everyone and everything you know will be gone.
What was the meaning behind that? Was it just desperation to be with his son? For his son to join him, I guess?
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad.
He's always had these outbursts. Where are you? What's happening with the flying thing? Where are you going? How fast are you going?
You will assume his mission and prepare the planet for our rule.
That's still coming. Great. I really didn't want to start seeing a wave of destruction following him. He needs someone to talk to about all of this. He needs anyone. Would Omni-Man also be experiencing that sort of thing, seeing Mark's blood all over his hands? It's kind of clear they do need to get back together. Father and son, they need to reunite and sort of fix each other. Omni-Man needs to stop Mark from becoming him. And the only way to do that is actually be there in person. Mark was actually at his best when Nolan was around. And now he can't even go. Oh, wait, smiling. No, you're just torturing yourself here, dude. Just fly away. What can he do? Can he go to Will? That might help. Has he gone to Eve yet to say like the feelings thing? Because that could be something. Maybe Eve can relate because she had a whole thing about nearly accidentally killing people. Oh, there's a house being fixed. I still say move. This house has been through a lot. I would move.
Gas leak blew up the house across the street last year. Now your place?
You got to come up with a different story for that. You can't use it so many times.
Good to be home, right, Oliver?
I feel like there's so many bad memories in this house now. It can all look fine, but this is the place where Oliver and you nearly died. Omni-Man betrayed you. The house was basically just built with lies from Omni-Man. And like the ducks also just, yeah, it's all just filled with fake memories. How can you stay here?
April, can you get Oliver ready for bed? Of course.
You should move. I feel like it's the best option. Do you really want to stay here after all of this stuff? Literally every memory in this place is poison. kind of. Of course, she will always enjoy the memories she has with Mark and just him growing up. Yes, it's that sort of house. That's what's keeping her there. But all the other memories are like tainted.
You're not gonna be sleeping anytime soon, I see.
Sorry, got a lot on my mind.
And plus, probably if he closes his eyes, he'll just see Levy's dead body, which is apparently too gruesome to actually show. We didn't see it. We didn't see what his head looked like. There was actually something too gruesome that this show just couldn't show us.
I was starting to feel like we were getting close to some version of normal, but now...
This has destroyed it, well and truly.
I'm quitting college.
Mark.
A lawyer? A coder? Why would I do any of that?
He's given up on the normal life idea.
With everything I can do, tell me why I need to go to college.
He won't. Oh, he's going to blame himself even more, and he's going to he's going to dive into the whole superhero stuff more.
I can't. I just can't.
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't do it.
It's so too much. He can't. He needs to...
I have to get better. I have to learn how to control myself.
His power is too much. He needs to spend as much time learning as possible.
I have to get better. I have to be better. Do you understand?
Mark.
He's right. I felt like they could go such down an existential idea with this, because Mark's whole life, he could go to college whenever, even like in 100 years, he could technically do that. But like, what kind of life does the mum want to see Mark grow up with? What does he want to see him live? Was that sort of Debbie wanting to impart that sort of life on him? There's just so much to go into with just Mark's lifespan.
Is your mom okay?
She's okay. She's a lot stronger than she looks.
She's incredible. Probably one of the strongest characters in this show.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Has Eve? I don't think Eve has ever killed like a... No, wait, no. She did. No, she didn't. Eve's special. She didn't kill anyone. She messed with their brains. Would you say she killed her siblings? I feel like they just died. They expired. Can she relate? Is there anyone that she did kill?
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
How similar is the universe going to be? The hair's moving. I feel like it's right. Okay, we do, and this would work. This could be good. You'd have a relationship you'd actually be in.
It's nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, Eve, do you want to say it? The hair was flowing and everything.
You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this.
You don't. Come on, the hair's flowing. Start talking. The setup was there. That relationship would work. It would work better, sadly, because of the whole Amber thing, because you just can't be together. He needs something. He needs something good. Ending. Okay. Post-credit. I'll leave it a sec. They tend to happen fast. I hear music. There we go. How close does Alan have to be to have the mind work?
Yo, Nolan. You there?
I'm scared. What if he tried that on like other people and he was knocking on other people's minds to see if they answer?
Mark told me all about it. But you saw Mark?
Yes.
Yes, on Earth.
Fight for your son. That's the first time he's like looked alive.
Leave him out of this. This isn't his fight. Let the boy have a moment of peace.
Oh, he still does care. I actually want Mark and Nolan to reunite.
They're gonna execute you, bro. They are, yes. Most people would be more worried.
Does execution mean something different for Viltrumites? Does it not mean death? Like, death is such a common thing for Viltrumites. I'd honestly wouldn't be surprised if it means something different for one of their own.
The pain and destruction I caused was immeasurable. What I did to those people.
He truly is sorry. He is sorry. He was basically following Viltrumite programming.
I deserve death. Oh, God.
You got your work cut out for you, Alan.
I think...
You're speaking?
I miss my wife.
Oh, you're ending on that. No, wait. He wants to go back to Debbie. Wait, which wife would he be talking about? The bug one or Debbie? I'm hopeful. Like, this is how this show confuses me. Would it be Debbie? And if so, would she even want Nolan back? We didn't get like a full explanation on the look she had when she went back into her home. It could be that she's actually glad to be home and that it looks all nice and back to normal. Or it's actually just pain because of how many memories are just destroyed there. What does it all mean? Okay, but this episode was just amazing. Again, it's a beautiful season final. I like how it doesn't try to one-up season 1's final because that one was just nuts. This one does its own thing. And yeah, it's equally sort of bad for Mark. The first one, Nolan's truth revealed. Mark nearly dies. This one, Mark wasn't really in any danger of dying. Debbie and Oliver were, and Mark actually killed someone to protect them. It's a new type of change. The first one made Mark realize that he's so out of his depth and allowed him to learn all the truth about things. It was the truth one. This one is a bad change for Mark. It's very bad. He actually killed someone. He allowed himself to become like his dad. Take his anger out, to not hold back. And I just love the detail in all of it. Mark trying to tell himself that, he was telling himself, Levy said that he was stronger. He thought he could take it. He didn't mean to do this. All the while he's still processing, and eventually he realizes that he let himself loose and he should not have done that. Like, it's such an interesting thing to think about, because what would anyone do in that situation, right? With Levy, you can look at it in the most pristine lens possible, where you have this villain. They are conflicted. There is a good side in them, there's a good one there, but they're so overwhelmed by all the negative things in their mind. So there is a possibility for this guy to be saved. That is there. That was made abundantly clear. There was a good version of him in there that could have been brought to the surface. However, he was trying to kill Oliver and Debbie. What do you do at that point? Eventually, the guy would find some universe to kill Mark, that he would do something to him. It was literally just a matter of time, and Mark was getting nowhere in trying to save him. Debbie got closer to saving him, but as soon as Levy left that universe and went on his thing with Mark, it seemed like it was over at that point. There was nothing Mark could do because he wasn't trying to reach out to him. He tried at one point, but it failed. After Mark then left, that's when he saw it. That's when it actually worked. We saw it worked. Mark didn't see that. So it really is so painful how this is constructed. Because in Mark's mind, he did not see it as any chance for Levy to be saved. He didn't see that. We saw it, Mark didn't. So you can't blame him for giving up on him because he just thought there was no saving him. He didn't see an opportunity to actually save the guy. I think if he did see that he was conflicted, he would have fought more to save him. But he didn't see that. He went with what he could see. This guy was a threat to his family, and he wasn't going to give up. He wasn't going to stop. It's really sad, and like the overall outcome of it is just that this guy needed to die, sadly. Well, no, not needed. That's not the right takeaway. The takeaway is this guy's death was avoidable. That's the main point. We're not meant to be able to defend Mark's actions here, because that's not what it does. Mark's whole thing here was becoming like Omni-Man. That's the point. He became like Omni-Man, and that is a bad thing. There is no defending this. It's not saying, like, the truth is, yes, of course, I think we can all understand why he did it, but the idea of a hero means that they should find a third option. Mark failed to do that. He became like Omni-Man. Those are the main points that we're seeing here. And that's a bad thing. The outcome of this episode is bad for Mark. That's what I got to get my head around. Because you want to defend him, and there are ways to defend him. We can all rationally say that what he did was fine, because it was an entirely insane situation. But the takeaway is that it's not good for Mark's character. It's very bad for him moving forward. He's going to be weighed down by this. He's going to constantly see Levy's body or whatever Mark did to it in his dreams whenever he closes his eyes, because that's going to haunt him forever. It's very bad, and now we're going to have to see what that does to him in season 3. He even withheld himself joy. So again, it's like season 1 repeating itself in that sense, where Mark blames himself for things and overdoes the blame, where you just dove into superhero work, wouldn't stop, wouldn't give himself a normal life, but then eventually started going to college again, started getting relationships. Now that's over. And we saw it when he was with Eve. He was going to say something, didn't. So he's denying himself a relationship, denying himself going to college. He's dropped out now. He is just devoting himself to superhero stuff, or even just learning his own powers and learning control of them completely. Which again, it's a good and bad thing. It's not healthy for Mark, but if he's not looking at himself to being healthy and just as a weapon to just protect Earth, then yes, it's kind of fine and understandable, but still it's not healthy at all. Like, what is the best healthy option for him? I don't think there is one. He's someone that is just stuck with so much responsibility and power that there's not really any option. If you give him a normal life that is needed, that takes away time from the immense power that he has that he needs to learn to control. There's no winning for him. That's what I'm taking away from this. There's just no way for him to win and be happy. His life is just torture. And by the time he might get control, it might be 100 years. Everyone he loves could be dead. So what does he do? How can he be happy? That's the takeaway from this final. Mark is he can't be happy. That's it. On the other side of that, I did really love the little montages of just flying through different dimensions. It's really fun how they used them. You had Spider-Man, Batman, that was really fun. Shame they didn't throw in like a copyright joke or something, because they clearly changed up Spider-Man and Doc Ock a lot just to make sure that didn't raise any sort of objections. And I do like how it finished off the other little plots that we were doing. Monster Girl and Robot, where Robot was basically just seeing her as an issue, as a gadget that he was meant to fix. She's not like that. She's a human being. And it's another aspect of Rudy's development. He has to be a human being. When it comes to human problems, he's got to fix them like human problems, not like machine problems. It's not like switching someone on and off again, or diving into their brain to see how to mess with it. It's about dealing with humans and emotions. And this is another step in Rudy's development, which was awesome to see. And it's also just seeing them get closer. I love this little couple. They're amazing. I want to see them sort of end up together and sort of find a way to break the curse. You had Immortal and Duplicate, which is I really love. It kind of felt slightly, I will say that, it felt slightly random where she just shows up out of the blue, but I'm happy. I think the joy I have from it overshadows like my mind thinking, oh, I had our funeral, you really laid into her being dead, you allowed us to process that. What is that all of that just pointless now? If she doesn't come back and is a superhero, I think that would be for the best. I think that leaves it. It makes all of that stuff that we did watch purposeful. Because it just came back and was part of the Guardians of the Globe again. I feel like that would undermine a lot of the stuff that we did see, or the development we got from Immortal, seeing him process it, seeing the funeral, seeing everyone process it, seeing Rex's development from it. If everyone lived, it kind of undoes that because of how much time was given. If she came back immediately, that would have been fine. We had time to process it. So that time and that processing would feel slightly pointless if she does come back fully. If she just stays hidden and with Immortal, I feel like that's for the best. And I absolutely love that. They actually get to be together. Immortal is no longer broken. He gets to be with the one he loves who can understand him and the whole death thing. It's beautiful. And then Alan and Nolan. I can't wait to see what's going to go on with them. I'm glad that they didn't like break out this season because I feel like that's going to be something huge in itself. I want to see what they're going to do. Nolan actually feels like he could find some kind of redemption. Atonement, I think, might be better. He has to work until he is forgiven. And though the people that decide that will be Earth itself. So it's a tall order to ask. And it might just be that they can never forgive him and he might just have to wait till like the generations die and they no longer remember him. Then he might find some solace. But again, would that even do it? I don't really know. His path for redemption or atonement, whatever, it's going to be very difficult. But I want to see him start it. And it feels like he's actually close. He wants to be with his wife. He wants to be with Debbie. This gives me butterflies. It makes me like tingly. He actually wants to be with her. Like someone did explain to me recently, the pet line, it wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't something that was meant to be demeaning. That was Omni-Man. Because like in the moment, you think what he's saying is being demeaning because what he's doing is bad. You assume everything he's saying is going to be bad, that he's this alien thing that's just come to Earth to take it over, that he doesn't understand us, that he literally becomes fully alien. But actually that line was meant to be about the life expectancy, where if you have a dog or a pet, they're gonna die before you. Most of the time you're gonna have to experience their life. Because it's really, I really love animals and pets. But it's like when you have a pet, their life their entire life is you. And then after 15 years of a pet, that's when they normally go. And then you just go on afterwards. That's basically what Omni-Man was saying. You do truly love pets and animals and all of that stuff. But then when they go, it's something different to, I guess, what Omni-Man was saying with Mark, where it's like another one of them, another one with the same lifespan. So he did truly love Debbie. He wasn't seeing her as a pet as being demeaning. He truly loved her and saw her as part of his family, like you would a pet or an animal. But it was the lifespan thing that he was focusing on. It wasn't meant to be demeaning. So now I can think about that and think about the fact that he wants to get back to her. And maybe now he wants to spend as much time as possible with her while he can. And I want to see that. But would she forgive him? I don't know. I have so many questions and now I'm just dying to see him reunited with her. I want to know what would happen. Even if it's like a bad thing where she hates him still, I want to see it. I want to know what is going to happen there, just for Nolan's sake at this point. First of all, this final blew my expectations away. Like, I know I had concerns at the start, not knowing what they were going to do with Levy after him being absent for so long, but this worked really well for Mark's story. Because right now, it really isn't even just a superhero sort of journey anymore. It's now him dealing with the idea of him going down a darker path. Like for the entire season, it's been a battle between him wanting to be a hero, but also wanting to have a normal life and trying to find a balance. That's now gone. And it's the same thing that happened in season 1, where after Omni-Man's thing, he basically went full into superhero stuff, blamed himself for everything. That's come back and now it's slightly worse. There was so much mirroring in his scene between what Omni-Man was doing and what he was doing here, and it just goes to show how much he has become like him. Like the similarities have become undeniable at this point, and I think that's sort of the point. This season he was denying that he was like Omni-Man. He was saying that he wasn't like his dad. Now we can see that that potential is there, and now he's forced to accept that he could be like his dad. So hopefully going forward, he will work to not become like his dad, because the potential is there. The potential is evident. He has the possibility to become like Omni-Man. We've seen throughout all the multiverses, he can become like Omni-Man. Now Mark has to actively work to make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, because he's seen firsthand how easily it is to become like him. And I really do love the detail of just the aftermath. After he did kill Levy, he just spent so much time trying to process what was happening. And it's really interesting how they did the fight scene as well. The audience gets a different understanding of what's happening compared to Mark. We see that he is having some internal conflict. The good one is in there trying to reach out, but it's being overwhelmed by all the negative ones. Debbie was trying to convince him to do good and was kind of making some progress. Mark didn't see any of that. He kept getting tossed into different realities, and during their main fight, there was no sign that this guy could be saved. And even though, as the audience, we kind of can see that there was a different outcome that could have been possible, it's not the point. The point is that Mark did kill this guy. He lost his temper, he let himself go, and he killed him. So while we can understand and while we can defend Mark's actions here, it's really not the point. The point is that Mark has every possibility to become just like his dad. And now hopefully, season 3 will be him working to make sure he avoids that. Levy himself, I think, was the perfect villain here. I do like his absence makes sense now. He was basically designed to die. I feel like there is some things we still don't know because he went to that one universe with the female Cecil and Donald. There was a naked Mark locked up, and I'm still not sure what was happening there because that doesn't seem like it did anything. Nothing. He left that one alive. Nothing. He left that universe kind of untouched. Yeah, this one he wanted to kill Mark here. So things changed. But ultimately, he served as a very good villain. He exposed Mark's weakness. That he forced Mark to realize that he can't deny the part of him that's part of his dad. Mark spent the season denying that part of him. Levy exposes it, brings it to the surface, and makes sure Mark realizes that it's part of him. And again, Levy represents that similarity of Omni-Man being an overwhelming force. Omni-Man was overwhelming in strength. There was no beating Omni-Man. Levy represents an overwhelming force in how he's not giving up, how he has this preconceived notion of who Mark is and just won't let that end. So it means Mark has to end it himself. Of course, we and Debbie got to see the cracks, but Mark didn't. It makes for a very interesting antagonist. I wouldn't say villain, I'd say antagonist. He's not like a super evil person. He wanted Mark to die because of how much he had suffered. He was broken because of what happened during the experiment accident thingy, and his main purpose was just to expose to Mark his own flaws. So I think while this guy didn't have as much screen time as Omni-Man, I think he still represents a good seasonal villain in the same way. This entire season has been about identity and just Mark trying to say who he is. Levy exposes another facet of who Mark is through this entire thing, something that's undeniable for Mark and now something he's gonna have to deal with forever. And on to Debbie, and my word, this woman is strong. I love her so much. Out of all the characters, she's gotta be one of the strongest, and she's human. It's such a great way to do it. In this world of just craziness and superheroes and basically everything, the human is one of the strongest characters. I love that even in these moments where she is fighting for her life, she's just so insanely selfless. She's protecting Oliver at every moment. She is throwing her body in the way to protect him. She's trying to get through to Levy to see if she can reason with him, but when push comes to shove, she will attack him to sort of protect her family. Her hand was literally just mangled and broken, and still she kept going. When she's got conscious again, her first thought is Oliver. She is just absolutely incredible, and I just want nothing but good things to come for her. She has suffered so much now. Please say season 3 is just Debbie's season. Let her be happy. Of course, she has that sort of Omni-Man wants to go to his wife again, but Debbie might be moving on with that co-worker guy. She was going to go out drinks with him. Something could have, it seems like relationship drama could come up. I'm not quite sure. I just want good things. I just want good things for her. But it already feels like you can see where some kind of fiction might come. Just let good things happen for her. She has suffered tremendously. And of course, you know she's going to suffer through watching Mark suffer now. Mark's suffering is nowhere near done. He's going to be training non-stop. He's going to be trying to understand his powers. He can't give himself a break. That's going to make Debbie suffer. I just want her to get some kind of peace. Please let something good happen for her. And then we get to Nolan and Alan, who are probably the last big thing from this episode. And I love what that sets up for season 3. These two possibly teaming up to break out of Viltrumite prison and maybe even recruit Omni-Man for like a large-scale attack on Viltrum. I love just the scene of them talking and just understanding Omni-Man. And it's clear that he is truly sorry for what he did. He regrets it, which is just a really insane thing to think about. The guy that murdered everyone so mercilessly has now got regrets. We now have a much larger understanding of who this guy is, where he did love Debbie all the way at the start. We haven't seen when they met. We know there's stuff missing. I'm guessing that's going to be filled out now because he wants to go back to his wife. But clearly, Debbie is the key to everything. She is the one that was able to change Nolan. She is the one that convinced him not to conquer the planet immediately and instead spend a life with her. They had a child. He fell in love. That was a choice. He chose to have a child with this woman because he did love her. That was all optional for a Viltrumite. They didn't have to do any of that. Nolan did it. And it's just so insane to me that after all of this, he misses her and he wants to go back with her. That's got to be his motivation. His family has got to be what motivates him to seek some kind of redemption. No, I don't think redemption is the right word. Redemption is, I think, motivated by wanting to undo what you've done. By wanting to undo what you've done. That's how I sort of understand redemption. Atonement is working to undo what you've done, to actually put in the work, to suffer, to make up for the things you've done. I think that's what Omni-Man should be aiming for. And the best motivation for that right now, to me, seems to be getting back to his family. He needs to atone for his actions. And to the work that you can do to get that ball rolling is to fight the Viltrumite Empire, to undo all the suffering that they've done, to take the weight off his own conscience a little bit. Of course, he probably won't be able to go back to Earth ever, but if Debbie truly loves him, still, maybe she doesn't have anything on Earth left to do. Maybe she can move away with, I don't know. I like the option that there could be a happy ending for both of them. They could end up back together. They could love each other. Omni-Man can make up for the mistakes that he's done and the bad things that he's done. And they could be happy. I want them to be happy. But now I can't wait to see what season 3 is going to do with Alan and Omni-Man. I want to see a team up. I want to see them break out of this place and just get back to Mark. The Guardians also had quite a bit going on here. 2 important scenes that sort of end off their little plot lines. Rudy and Monster Girl to begin with. I love their story. It's so sweet and so cool. I love the development it gives for Rudy in the sense that he's just becoming more human. First off, he's dealing with emotions, his own emotions. Now he's understanding how to deal with other people's emotions and the more complex ones. It's all well and good understanding, I guess, what emotions people present, but when people are dealing with issues that are complex and important to them, he has to understand how to actually approach those things. It's great that he wants to solve problems and wants to save Monster Girl. That's wonderful. But he needs to think about going about it the right way. He can't treat her like some microwave that's on the fritz. He's got to treat her like a human being who's got a very difficult issue to solve, who has other things going on in their life. They are not just an inanimate object where Rudy's only purpose for it is to fix it. They're a person. There's other things going on. And I love what that does for Rudy and both Monster Girl as well. We get to understand that she does want to break the curse, but she wants to do it the right way, where she doesn't want to be she wants to be more to Rudy than just the problem that needs to be fixed. And then of course you have Immortal and Duplicate, and she's alive. Amazing. I love that I was right about that, where she did have like some spare clone around where the real body was just hidden far away. So happy with that. And I think it is kind of, I'm 50-50 on it. It's whether or not, it's what they do next that will decide my sort of opinion on this narrative of bringing her back. Because they gave quite a bit of time to processing that she died. There was a lot happening after that. They gave her a funeral, they gave her Immortal plenty of stuff. Rex's whole thing kind of started because he lost Duplicate, a friend. A lot happened there. So if they bring her back into the Guardians, that would feel like it's undoing that, because you could just cut over it and everything would be fine. The loss of her was detrimental to everyone and it moved them forward. I like that she's back. I like what it does for Immortal, where it brings back this soulmate basically for him. I'm so happy that that's there. But if you bring her back to everyone, that kind of undoes it too much. I kind of just want her just live off and just be happy now. Just live with Immortal, be happy, stay hidden, have a new life. That would be the best ending for her character here. Getting to live life with someone, because again, Immortal is immortal, he can't die. So he can just continue being a superhero, do all that stuff. He's not gonna be in any danger. It's the perfect relationship for both of them. So just let Kate stay alive. Let her live, she doesn't need to be a hero anymore. She's done enough, let her be happy now. As for what's next, I think it's kind of clear what season 3 has in store. We have the issue with the Viltrumites, that's the main thing. Alan and Omni-Man have to break out of prison. You have Viltrumites, I think one should be being sent to Earth. You had Anessa, and she said that someone else would be sent who wouldn't be as reasonable as she was. So someone else is obviously coming. And Mark needs to train to deal with that. So all the while, he's having to deal with this now new internal conflict of having killed someone. What does he do? He's struggling with not becoming like his dad, yet he may have to become like his dad to be able to protect Earth. He's becoming the monster to fight the monster, which is never like a good recipe. It may be necessary, but it's not good for him. I don't want to see Mark become like his dad in order to do good. I want him to find the third option, because that is the hero story. It's always about finding the third option, to make sure no one dies or suffers. To sacrifice, but then again, is Mark sacrificing his own happiness the third option so that no one dies, but then that in turn means that he becomes the monster to do that? I don't know, because it feels like that's something that Mark has to do. He has to forego his own happiness to protect the lives of Earth, which, yeah, that's the hero story. We're going to see him just suffer constantly. But now we have a new look at his suffering where he's killed someone and he's got to process that. We know that he's just going to dive head first into superhero work. He's not going to take any rest. He's basically just going to become Cecil's puppet again. And it'll be a repeat of season 1, basically, where after the aftermath, he is self-destructive. He doesn't care about anything else but saving people to undo his own mistakes. And it's heartbreaking to see, because you have to remember, he's a kid. And I feel like it's so easy to forget that Mark is so young when we're seeing everything that he's doing and the responsibilities that he has. So I'm very looking forward to season 3 now, in just seeing how they're going to tackle this next big step in his life. College is done, Amber is done, and now it's just it's a new depressing thing to add on top of him. Overall, the season final was amazing, and I love how different it made it compared to season 1, because season 1's final was just on another level, and I'm glad they didn't try to just top it in awesomeness or anything. They went in a different direction, and it makes it so good. dealing with Levy as a villain that was just going to die anyway works for Mark. He is not meant to be a big thing. He is just meant to die because of the effect it will have on Mark, giving him a new story going forward, dealing with the repercussions of what he's just done. It was fun looking at the multiverse and getting to understand how different our Mark is compared to apparently everyone else, but also reaffirms that kind of Debbie is the key to everything. Debbie's the reason Omni-Man changed. This Debbie specifically, because apparently the other Debbies, they went and joined him. But our Debbie is different. She fought back. She is the one that changed Mark, that made him good, and that made Omni-Man good. She is the catalyst of this universe. So this episode, it is just great in all the emotional complexity stuff that it deals with, but also just lore stuff, I guess, just dumping the knowledge that we have now. It gives us so much information and so much, I guess, clues to the future of this show, and I can't wait to see just how it's all going to come together. But yeah, with that said, that has brought me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I'll see you in the next one for the first episode of Season 3. See ya!